Hello, everybody, and welcome to the next episode of Eric's Blind Run Through Hemlock Vale. We are here in the longest night, and if you know, you know. As you approach Atwood Farm, the clouds recede to reveal blood-red sunset that casts the landscape in hazy shadows. You follow Dr. Marquez past a neglected coop and barn to the back porch of the derelict farmhouse. As the professor jams a crowbar under a boarded window, you notice the revolver in her back pocket. Just some insurance, she says. It takes some time to pry the boards off the windows. As you climb in after the professor, your senses sting with the scent of rot and sick. Once your eyes adjust to the murk, you see a harrowing scene. Dirty cots line the walls, and the floor is streaked with refuse. A dozen sickly people lay on cots and sit slumped against the walls. Their skin is knotted and hard, and riddled with sharp spurs and sinewy growths. Several of them have limp flaps on loose flesh that you recognize are vestigial limbs. Others look up at you with glassing eyes, while others with gray, powdery skin lay inert, staring up at the ceiling. "You shouldn't be here," says a voice. A balding man in a tattered veil cloak stepped towards you with a halting gait. Dr. Marquez squints in the dim. "Tad? From the general store?" Before he can answer, you hear a voice from the front porch. You and Dr. Marquez dash behind a pile of broken furniture, just as the front door clicks and swings open. Mother Rachel enters alongside a half a dozen cloaked figures and several more sickly locals. The matron addresses the room, beaming. "My star children, your time has come at last." You prepare the way. She leans down and holds a wheelchair-bound woman's hand. "All of you have been made whole, and now you will join your other selves in eternity. We must choose, Eric. Confront Mother Rachel or keep hidden."
If it was really me in this circumstance, I would keep hidden because I would wait for her to leave so that I could get the hostages out.
Oh, we should get these curse tokens out.
Because there's only 3 of us, and there's how many of them?
They said at least a dozen walked in, so...
Yeah. I would hide.
All right. You wait in silence, ready to skull to the bag.
Brutal.
As a fetid breeze stirs the heavy air, Tad saunters forward to address Mother Rachel. "The witnesses are here," he gestures to your hiding place. In moments, you and the professor are dragged roughly out into the open. Mother Rachel smiles benevolently. "My children, there are some things we are not meant to see until it is our time to see them. But then, I suppose, it is your place to witness our ascension." She holds her arms out in an exultant pose. "Each of us accepts our place in creation. We have been remade beyond the concerns of conventional medicine. I understand it may seem foolish, even cruel to an outsider, but each of us here is of our own volition, even you." The room nods along in agreement. Yes, she's right. "You're being deceived, can't you see?" Dr. Marquez says, furious. "These people are dying." You search the room, hoping for some support. Check your campaign log. For each resident who shared a dance, if 2 or more residents shared a dance. Several hooded figures pull back their hoods and stand behind you. They are the friends you danced with just hours ago. Mother Rachel regards you each in turn. "So be it then. We are the wheat, and you are the chaff." We're going to add a cultist to the bag.
Okay, interesting.
Mother Rachel's eyes are glassy with tears as she addresses the room. "Your sacrifice is not in vain. Tonight, you will each fulfill your place in creation and join us tomorrow for the great ascension." The matron wears a careworn smile as she addresses you. "This is not your sacrifice to make. Please return to the Vale." Dr. Marquez glowers in response. Mother Rachel's eyes well with tears as she leads with the procession. "What did she mean by fulfill your place in creation?" Dr. Marquez asks Tad as he rubs scaly growths from his forearms. The balding man smiles. "Tomorrow the blood moon heralds our ascension, but tonight, on the shortest night of the year, all the creatures of the forest and fields will help us complete our journey." "I'm sorry, but that doesn't answer my question," the professor replies. Tad grins. "We will all be devoured. It is our place to make this sacrifice." As he looks at the horizon, a chorus of mournful howls echoes across the field. The professor looks at Tad, horrified. "Like hell you will," she says. You follow her outside. Dark shapes stand outlined on the distant hills. The professor is briefly lost in thought, then takes a sharp breath. "I doubt any of them are in their right mind, but maybe if we hold out long enough, we can get them proper care and attention." You look past the farmhouse to the rolling fields. You don't have time to evacuate the captives before sunset. Moreover, you don't have any guarantee they'll follow you, but you have to try. Together, you and the professor scavenge the collapsing farm for spare parts. You find scraps of wood, barbed wire, and old trapping equipment to fortify your position. If you can outlast the night, some of the captives might be saved. A hideous bane breaks the still air as the sun sets. The shortest night of the year just became the longest. Okay, we gotta do setup stuff here, and I have to grab some other tokens. So, captives. Do you want to read the captives for the people at home?
Absolutely. The captives, star children. Innocent, mutated. During the enemy phase, each ready, unengaged enemy at the farmhouse attacks as though it were engaged with the captives. Horror dealt to the captives in this way is dealt as damage instead. 10 hit points. Forced. When the captive's story asset is defeated, go to R3, page 50.
Okay. We have a deck here that's just enemies. This is just the enemy deck.
Just enemies.
We're going to put the Ursine Hybrid. The bear is back.
Are you kidding me?
Because we defeated him before, he does come in with 4 damage.
Oh god, but it's still got like...
A million, yeah.
12 health, so 8 health left.
Oh, there's a die fell over there. Do you want to grab that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Holy cow. This is sick, by the way. If ever, for whatever reason, the developers watch this, I want the writers and the designers to know that this is incredible. This is the inverse of my favorite Dunwich
Yeah, the Undimensional
scenario. Yeah. And I love it and hate it so much.
Okay, these are important. I'm going to get to those in a few, though. All right, this is right now. No, we get to start at any location of our choice. Mm-hmm. We need to fight this bear.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to start here. All right. During your turn, if pasture has a trap, move. Forced. After a ready unengaged enemy moves into pasture via the keyword, if there are no barriers, we resolve that keyword again.
Okay.
So it's going to move quicker. Because I feel like I do need to kill this bear.
Do you want help with that?
It could be good.
Because I can help.
All right. I will say, though, as you could probably guess, we're going to have a lot of things to deal with. Oh, this is a really good hand. It's a very good hand.
Oh, maybe you don't need my help then?
Yeah, we'll see. But we already chose this, so we'll leave it as is.
Okay.
Okay. Now, we need to prepare our defenses. Regardless of the starting position, investigators choose as a group to place as a total of one trap, one decoy, and player barriers.
Okay.
So why don't you read those out for... so orange is barriers. We're basically just copying resources, horror, and sanity.
Barriers, decoys, and traps. Token effects. Enemies that ignore a token's effects do not trigger its forced ability. So for barriers, forced. When an enemy would move via a keyword and one or more barriers are between its location and the location it is moving to, remove one of those barriers and cancel the effects of the move. Brain, forced, which I believe is a decoy.
Yeah.
When an enemy enters a location with a decoy, remove the decoy, deal 1 damage to that enemy, disengage it from each investigator, and exhaust it. That enemy cannot ready for the remainder of the round. Okay, so it's like a super disengage.
Yeah.
And then traps. Forced. When an enemy enters a location with a trap, remove the trap. Deal 2 damage to that enemy. Okay, you think you've got the bear, huh?
I think I can at least manage the bear.
That makes me think that we set up the rest of these in the rest of the area.
Yeah, I mean, I do kind of like the trap, because the bear is immune to decoys and barriers.
Okay.
We could. So does the trap also engage them, or just deals 2?
Just feels too.
I do like the idea of using the trap to also slow the bear down.
Yeah.
Because he's huge. So we can put it like, yeah, I think that's great. As for the other ones, barriers go between locations.
Okay.
And this can't have traps, decoys, or player card attachments.
I feel like what we do is we do this, and this, and then this one will stop them.
Yeah, it'll freeze them for a turn.
Yeah. Unless we go here, because then we can keep this for as long as possible.
Yeah, we can put it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems fair. I'm down. Okay, we do get some friends, though. We're not alone in this. So you get Dr. Marquez. She's perfect for you.
Okay.
I think I should take Theo for this one, because I think the movement's going to be a bit more important for me, and you can take Gideon. Does that sound good?
That sounds good to me.
And parlaying with them, we can still parlay with
I didn't
them.
end up parlaying with him last game.
That's okay, that's okay. It usually doesn't give them relationship. It's usually just a boon for the scenario. Okay.
He probably wouldn't have run away.
No, that was something we missed earlier.
Oh, okay.
So we don't have to feel bad about that.
That's
Actually,
fair.
maybe we did need to do that. I actually don't remember. So these are all traps and decoys are limit 1 per location. There can be any number of barriers.
Okay.
All right, Eric, why don't you read our act and agenda? Here's the agenda.
The onslaught. Oh, so fucked. Your only hope is to last until dawn. When checking the Doom threshold, Doom on cards other than this agenda subtract from the Doom total in play instead of adding to it. Forced. When a card effect would place Doom on the agenda, place it on the captive story asset instead. Forced. After Doom is placed on the agenda, in player order, each investigator draws the top card of the enemy deck. Okay. I didn't even read the description, did I? No, I did. It's so short. The longest night. You must protect the captives. During your turn, spend 1 clue, place 1 barrier, decoy, or trap at your location. Resign. Then if each investigator has resigned, R3, page 50. Objective. Survive the night and protect as many captives as you can. Do not advance unless you are instructed.
Okay.
Is that the only furthest away one?
Yes, everything else is 2.
Okay.
All right. I'll go first.
Sure.
I'm going to play a Dirty Fighting and a Hatchet. And then I'm going to use a free move to come over here to reveal this. It cannot have player card attachments, traps, or decoys. During your turn, spend player resources, move to a connect location. As an action, gain 1 clue.
Oh, from this pool.
From the token pool, yeah. From the token pool, so it'll come from here.
Oh, nice.
All right, and then I think I want to keep checking out locations, so I'm going to come over here. When you would place a decoy trap at the milk house, place it on an adjacent location instead as a reaction. Draw 1 set-aside fire or treachery. Shuffle 1 copy of the set-aside fire treachery into the encounter deck. Limit once per round. Do you want to light some fires?
Not yet, probably, because they'll probably hurt the...
It's your call. I know things, so I'm going to let you make some decisions here.
Well, it's a treachery card.
It is a treachery, so we'll draw 1 and then shuffle 1 into the deck.
Maybe we do.
I'm out of action, so
Okay.
we could do it next turn.
Well, mine are going to be Lola Santiago.
That's, I mean, you now have 6.
Finn's
And a gun? Let's go! Finn, you've had that gun the whole time?
I'm as ready as I can be.
Hell yeah.
And then I've got 1 list action.
Yep. You could check out this location before the bear gets in, if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Or you can come back to the farmhouse and we can start seeing some more.
Maybe I will.
Okay, Oh, that sucks. During your turn, engage an enemy at Vineyard. Limit once per game. When an enemy enters this location, we heal 1 damage from it.
Brutal.
Okay. Upkeep?
I shouldn't have looked at it.
That is true. It would have been nice, but that's okay. We didn't know. Okay. Bong? Good news, Eric. Only 9 more turns to go. Alright, after Doom is placed, you get to draw a card.
Oh, shit. Outer fields north. Oh, it tells you. It ignores traps. Okay. Reduce that damage to 1. Fuck.
I have a Lupine hybrid down in the south. It's patrol. They all patrol the farmhouse. And this guy's retaliate. And after he attacks, we heal 1 damage from it, but he's not immune to anything.
Okay.
And then we get to draw normal encounter cards.
Oh, good. No, this is so bad.
Oh no.
No.
That's really bad. That's so bad. I have to test 3 to 2.
Oh god, yeah, you're so wounded already.
Yeah. Skull is -X, or half the number of Doom in play, -1. I pass. Okay, so this guy's going to go to 3, but then he's going to go up to 5.
He's gonna go to the what?
He's going to heal 1, and then he's going to take 2 from the trap.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, you can get more clues and we could place more traps. We could light a fire.
I think we light a fire.
You want me to light a fire?
Yeah.
Sure, okay. I'll light a fire.
I don't know what that does, but I'm ready for it.
Alright, so I'm going to draw a treachery. So draw 1 set aside fire treachery and shuffle 1 into the encounter deck. So, attached to the nearest location with no copy of fire attached. Connected to location with fire attached if able. Connected to a location with fire if able. Test foot 4, if you succeed, discard fire. At the end of the round, each card with health of this location takes 1 direct damage. So we can like now try to put like decoys, barriers here and keep guys burning there. And we can put the next one here.
Yeah.
And we can kind of have south a little bit managed.
Yeah. Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad we started the fire.
Start the fire!
Actually, you did.
I actually know I did. I need to find a way to get more foot. That's the thing I'm missing right now. I need like a Peter Sylvester.
I wish I had given you Marquez.
Yeah, it would have been good, but I mean, you now have 6, and you get a free evade each turn.
Yeah.
So like that's why I say we have like a lot of enemy management. As you can see, though, there's a lot of enemies.
Yeah.
Luckily, these two were nice places to start. This guy ignores traps. This guy doesn't ignore anything.
No.
Okay. All right. I'll take my free move to come up here.
You get a free move?
Yeah, Theo.
Oh, right.
And I think I want to parlay with Theo before it's too late.
Okay.
But at the same time,
It's already too late.
it's already too late. 2 actions left. I'll discard a card. I'll draw a card. Yeah, I'll talk to Theo. Let's see what Theo has. I'm going to discard a Stunning Blow and a Dirty Fighting.
Dirty fighting. Yeah, I already have one.
Okay, just because this might help. What do you got for us, Theo?
Set another fire, Theo.
Theo's blue truck barrels down the road towards you with a pack of snarling, ravenous creatures in hot pursuit. Get in, Theo shouts as he brakes. You hop into the truck bed as he guns the engine. And Peter's notes, we're going to record that Theo stood by us. And we may move 1 barrier, decoy, or trap from your location to any location, disengage from each enemy engaged with you, and move to that location. So I can't do anything with that.
That's too bad.
From your location? Yeah, that's okay, though. He's now standing by us, which is important.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish we could move that one, just one.
Yes. That is me. I fire, free move, draw, parlay. Yes, okay.
Okay, so. I'm going to do my first action to investigate, which costs 2 actions.
No, only move, evade, and fight.
Okay,
So
well,
investigate's still good.
this is still going to help. I'm still going to investigate.
Okay,
I'm going to spend a quick thinking.
nice.
So I'm going to go 7 to 3.
Yeah. You pass.
I'll get an additional action,
Yep.
which I will use for my first move action,
Nice, and you'll have 1 action left after this.
which I think I should probably investigate again.
Yeah?
I will go 7 to 3 with another quick thinking.
We're going to want to put a barrier on pasture. Otherwise, this guy's going to move twice. Because this one is after a ready unengaged enemy moves into pasture via keyword. If there are no barriers at pasture, we resolve that keyword again.
Right.
Which you can do as a lightning bolt. We could just put a barrier like here.
I probably will then.
Yeah. -4. If you fail, remove one barrier.
Nope.
Okay, can you pass?
I pass.
Clue?
Clue.
Nice.
So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to put... How much does it cost?
Just one clue for each of them.
Do we want me to put more damage down or a barrier and damage?
I think a barrier and a damage sounds sweet. I think we got to kill this
that.
bear. Oh, no, we can only have one per. So we can
Right.
have it like be on the path that he walks.
Yeah. And that gives me an additional action, which I will take to move here.
Nice. And you have a brain test?
I have a brain test, right?
Yeah,
I have
1
a brain
to 3.
test.
Oh my god. You can if you... You can't.
Can't. I'm just trying to be as helpful as I can while I'm still frozen in fear.
Yeah. Nope. Okay.
No.
Alright. This guy, and this guy both hit these barriers.
I don't think I'm ever going to be able to remove this.
I don't think so either. This guy's going to move in here. He's going to heal 1 and then take 2.
Okay.
And then we got to go upkeep.
I'm just going to be slower this game.
All right, 2 of 8. On the good news, only 8 more turns to go. You have a monster card for you?
Outer Fields, East. That one as well, huh?
Mine's west.
Oh, I see. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Outer Fields, East. Retaliate Patrol, Farmhouse. After Lupine attacks, heal 1 damage from it.
Okay, I got another one of these guys.
Okay.
And then we get these. Don't get frozen in fear again. It can happen.
Okay.
I have... This place is now a 6 shroud location.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, interestingly, I can choose to stand here and generate a whole bunch of tokens to put things out, because that's not going to affect Frozen in Fear.
Yeah, it's only group limit once per round, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that is something I can do.
Yes. I mean, you also might even be able to break through a 6 shroud location.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, too.
Okay, I'm not going to fight the bear till he gets here. He has 12 health. Okay, that's manageable.
Do you want me to try doing Gideon?
I think Gideon is good.
Because I can do the clue gain action.
And then get Gideon.
And then I can get Gideon.
And then we can even put a barrier here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we might as well wait for the barriers until they're like knocking on the door.
Totally.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, you want to do Gideon?
Yeah.
What's his number?
His number is 6.
Keep your eyes peeled for a strong door or lock, Gideon instructs. If you take enough care, I may be able to trap one. Reminds me of the time I nearly died in the jungles of New Guinea. Someone was following me from, we quickly lose track of the old man's story. Gideon stood by us, and the next time an investigator would draw a card from the enemy deck, discard it instead.
Oh, that's nice.
So yeah, he did kill an enemy.
I think I used both of these, right?
Yes, you should have 0 clues.
Yeah, okay.
Would you like to gain one?
I would like to gain one. I will then spend it. You said you wanted a barrier...
Oh, no, I think we should wait on them because there's a thing that removes them. The
Right.
-4.
Yeah, okay. We'll hold on to that for now. And that'll be the whole of my turn. At the end of the round, I will wait.
You do this test.
In theory, there's a way for me to get it.
Yeah, in theory there is. Not with that.
Not with that.
Okay. Well, I'm going to move up here. We have another fire here. Do you want me to start another fire?
I think so.
Okay. That was a free action from Theo. So we'll draw, set aside fire treachery. Notably, there's 3 of these left. So there's going to be 1 left after this.
Which means it could potentially spread to in here, which we don't want.
Oh, well, no, we could go, we have 2. So we go here, here, and then we can, that'll be it. The last one we will set, if we do get 1 more. Because there's 2 in the deck and 1 set aside.
Okay.
So no matter what, unless we are nearest location, unless you draw it while here.
Fair.
But it is a 4 to put out. We just hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
It could, though.
It could.
So we'll just be ready for that. Okay, I have 2 actions left.
I I mean, lighting the captives on fire wouldn't actually be the worst if it gets really bad, because it'll still ping everything around them.
It is true. We could try to kill them. We could try to take them out. They're abominations.
They are.
Okay, what I'm going to do, I need to get back down here.
Well, you had one free action, so
Yeah, I
you've
have
got
two actions left. I'm just debating going to deal with this guy. So I think I will. I think I'll move up here. Mm-hmm. No, I don't want to do that at the end of the round. I already moved in, though.
Yeah.
We just have to trust that it's going to be okay.
Do I look afraid?
I'm terrified.
I'm frozen in fear.
You know what? I'm not going to move up here. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm going to move back here. I'm just worried about drawing fire. I have one action left, though.
But if we draw fire, we can put it here.
No, because it's the nearest location. So it's attached to the nearest location with no copy of fire attached, connected to a location with fire if able. So this one would work for that.
Brutal.
I'm going to just play this other hatchet, I think.
Okay.
And then this guy's going to move in here.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are going to move in here.
Nice.
This guy's going to move in here, and then he does not ignore these, so he gets frozen.
And takes 2 damage.
Deals 1 damage. That one deals 1. The traps deal 2.
Yeah.
Not 5. That would be great, though. Okay, this guy's going to take 2. But he's not going to break through because there's a barrier here. Even though he ignores barriers, it doesn't ignore for the text on this.
Okay.
And then we get to go upkeep.
This goes away.
That's a good draw. And then you burn that. You got that. Perfect. Okay, 3. You get to just discard this card.
Oh.
Oh, and these guys each take a damage.
I like goats.
Okay, and then you get this. I drew another one of the wolf guys up here.
Peril. Revelation. I must decide. Remove 1 doom from the agenda. Deal 2 damage. Take 3 direct. We're at 3. 3 out of 10. Oh god, I'm making a bad choice. I'm going to deal 2 damage to the captives.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes we have to take damage.
Yeah, sometimes we set them on fire.
Sometimes we set them on fire. I drew a Rotting Remains. We're going to test 3 to 3. That's pretty scary.
Yep. Oh, wait, what is the
Some
test?
brain?
I can't help you.
That's okay, I'll just pass. X is half the number of Doom. I'll take 2 Horror.
Oof.
You know, I'm going to just put it on Theo.
Seems good.
Sorry, you should be in here.
I love how quickly this has gotten out of control.
Yes, yeah. All right, it's bear time, isn't it?
I think it is.
I really want to get this Peter Sylvester out. Okay. I'm going to use my Theo move to come in here. Mm-hmm. And you just want to put barriers here and here.
Yep.
And we can light those guys up a bit. In theory, we can kill this guy.
Yep.
Okay. He's massive, but I'm just going to put him here. Just because I can look at him. So I need to deal 5 damage to him, which in theory is actually super possible. We're going to swing this hatchet at him. So we're going to go 8 to 5. Not with those numbers. Is it better to do this instead first? No. We take the risk here. 8 to 5. No, I try to evade it. He has Retaliate. Mm-hmm. I wanted to use this to be tricky, but I'm just going to go 7 to 3.
Nice.
We haven't put curse tokens in, and luckily we probably don't have time to put in curse tokens.
Nope.
Ooh, place a barrier in my location. I think I'm going to put it here. Kind of just like slow them down even more.
Yeah.
I will evade him. So we're going to ping him.
Nice.
And then I'm going to use my Dirty Fighting to trigger my hatchet. So we have 10 to 5. That's much better.
Much better.
And I still have 2 actions left after this. This guy should be ready now. Partly ready.
Partly ready.
All right, this guy's going to take 2 damage, and we're going to attach this hatchet to him.
Okay.
I am then going to... I think the right thing to do is just attempt to kill this guy this turn.
Okay.
We're going to do a sweeping kick on him. 10 to 5 again. Bear no more. Bear is gone.
Oh.
Get my hatchet back. Sweeping kick goes away. I have 1 action left. We want to get a clue from clear the last clue of a location as well because of Dr. Marquez. I think that triggers her codex, right?
Yeah. After you discover the last clue at your location.
So I don't think I leave this location. I think I just gain a clue.
Okay. Gain a clue.
A resource, sorry.
Okay.
Just so I can play this Peter Sylvester in my hand.
I don't think I can do the Dr. Marquez this turn.
No, I mean, it also is still a 6 shroud location.
Yeah.
Also, just for simplicity for people at home, we're going to put the captives to the side so you can see better track of their health without this being too crazy. Yeah, because it gets +2 shroud.
When does this end?
When it's investigated.
Oh, brutal. Okay. On my turn, I'm going to spend 1 to significantly not change my chances against Frozen in Fear.
Yeah, I mean, now there is 2 tokens that can do it. Before you had 0 tokens.
Yeah. I am going to... But I have to discover the last clue at my location. I can't buy it.
Yes.
Not that 6 is going to make that very easy.
Well, no, but I will say discovering a clue is... She discovers a clue.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, that's true. I could take 2 actions to try and investigate.
You could do 1 to investigate, and then, if you don't get the clue, you could do this.
Oh, yeah.
No, because that's only evade, move, and fight.
That's right. So I'm 6. I'm going to go 7. I probably want 1 more.
If you do go 8, you beat the skulls.
8.
Nice.
We're going to go 8 to 6.
It would be huge to get. Nice, -2.
Yes.
So you get a clue, but also more importantly, you get rid of the fog here.
And then I'll just gain a clue
Nice.
as my 3rd action, and I'm going to spend 2 to put down barriers.
Nice. And you want to just block these guys to keep them where the fire is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can do that more than once around, right?
Yes, there's no limit.
Okay. Then...
Yeah, 2 to 3. I mean, there's a chance. There's a chance.
Let's make it happen just right off the...
No. Okay. This guy moves in here. This guy breaks this down. This guy goes... So now you're going to see the problem. They're going to start doing... we're going to need multiples.
Yeah.
This guy's going to burn this. This guy's going to stand up. This guy's going to break this and take a damage.
Yep.
And then we get to go upkeep. Bong. 4 of 8. Monster.
West.
So this one is the molting hybrid. It's a little birdie.
Oh.
2, 3, 4. It ignores barriers. It flies over them.
Makes sense.
When it would take any amount of damage, we reduce that damage by 1. And then I got another wolf out into the east.
Oh, you mean an equine?
Yes, sorry, a horse.
I know, they don't look. None of them look.
That's him. That's your evil card.
Test book 3. For each point I fail by, I either lose an action or place one of my clues on my
thank
location.
God you drew that instead of me. Drew a false lead.
6 to 3. There is no exhausted enemy in play. So,
you do succeed by 2.
Yep.
You get a good discover clue.
I'll fucking take that.
I got some bad news, Eric. There's a fire here.
Nope, that's good.
Test the nearest location with no copy of fire attached. Connected to a fire location and attached to Fable. You like that? Are you going to put it out?
Should I?
I mean, you'll take damage. Lola and Gideon will also die.
As will Dr. Marquez. Okay, I'll try and put it out.
It is a foot test. I could come do it too.
Well, you did want to come back.
Yeah, I think I need to start taking out some guys, though. I think, like, maybe I'll try to keep, like, this guy busy.
Because I'm just going to start trying to throw down barriers over
Yeah,
here.
we need 3. We can get there.
Yeah.
I mean, I can move.
I can get there and take 2
One second,
kicks at
let me think about this. I can move. I'm crying. I can move. That's for free. I could do the fire. I could move, I could evade. It's not terrible. I'm going to try it. I'm going to move in here.
Okay.
I mean, my foot score is actually worse than yours.
Yeah, I should do the fire.
Okay. We'll move in here. You get +1 damage value. When it's revealed, place the set aside Ajax story at this location. Omega.
Oh no! Oh no, who's Ajax? Ajax is a bad.
A brain sound from the barn sets your nerves on edge. You step tentatively toward the barn, expecting to see yet another monstrosity, but instead find a Palomino horse standing in a dirty cell. The name Ajax is engraved on a sign next to him. The noble beast lets out an impatient whinny as he tosses his head. Take control of the Ajax story asset. He does not take up an ally slot for the remainder of this scenario.
Shadowfax.
So my first each round, first action is not provoke attacks of opportunity. As an action, I can exhaust him and move. Either move twice or choose any field location and move to it. It's actually really good. And then if Ajax is at your location, take control of him. Any player at Ajax location may take this ability.
Shadowfax.
2 clues here. So I have 2 actions left. Where's that wolf that was here? Here he is.
Here he is.
You dumb idiot. I'm going to try to evade him at 5-1.
Nice.
Oh shit, who's that?
An equine hybrid.
I probably should get away from him.
Why?
Because he's going to fucking beam me for 3 damage if I stay here.
Oh, yeah.
I have 1 action left after this. What does he ignore?
Traps.
I do not fail.
Okay.
Because I have 5-1. I'm going to ping this guy. For my last action, I'm going to spend 1 to play a burn after reading. I'm going to exile this stunning blow and this burn after reading to discover 2 clues on my location. I'm going to use one of those clues to place a barrier here. They're coming in from the west. Luckily we have time in the west.
We do.
Okay. You know what's crazy? So I have an additional action which I can only be used to move, so I can use that to move twice with Ajax.
Theo's just riding the white horse for you.
No, we put Ajax on his truck. Thanks, Theo.
And then you just jump Ajax off of it.
Yep.
Amazing. Okay, well, I'm not doing Gideon again.
No, we can only do it once per.
Yeah, and it's not... I'm just saying... Oh, I did activate him. That's
You
right.
did, yes, yeah.
Okay. So, big turn. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to investigate.
Nice. Are you going to put out that fire?
Oh, right. I should do the fire first. So I'm currently at 6, 7. Yeah, I'm currently at 6, and then I'll go 7 to 4.
Nice. Good luck. Nice. Yeah, fire's out.
Fire's out. Okay.
So now everyone dies here.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to investigate 7 to 4.
Nice.
Oh, I could have really used that for the frozen inferior. That's fine. I figured out a way to do something without doing anything.
Yes, you are progressing a lot without like doing anything. It's true.
And now I'm going to take a final action to just gain a clue.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put 4 things down.
Sure. What do you want?
I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. And then I'm thinking we've got a lot coming from here. I can either put 1 more down and officially clean these 2 out. They'll be done.
This guy won't.
Well, he'll take... Oh, you're right. Right. I think what I do is I put another one here and officially clean that guy out.
Yeah, seems good.
And then we'll figure out what to do about this. Yeah.
Okay. Enemy phase. We'll always just go north, east, southwest.
Yeah.
So these guys are going to break down this barrier. Neither of them ignore barriers. This guy's going to be an issue, the dumb bird.
Yeah.
Squaw, squaw! All right, then I'm going to just do the fire, just because it's easier to just do this all now, even though it's at the end of the round. So we'll take him out. Good kill. This guy's going to break this barrier. This guy's going to be fine. This guy's going to break this barrier and take a damage. This guy's going to break this barrier, and then this guy's going to move in here.
Okay.
And then we get to go upkeep. And then this guy comes up here. Oi, mate.
Oi, mate.
Don't know if I got time for you. All right, and then we go 5. We're halfway through.
You say? Ooh. Outer field location with the fewest enemies.
Here, here.
I mean, I'm probably going to put it on the fire.
Ignores decoys. Okay. So one thing we can also keep in mind, at a certain point, we'll hopefully get to a position where we do not need to stress about where the enemies spawn, because they won't make it in time.
Yes.
Which can be huge. Especially if we like decoy a certain way, we can be like, you're
Oh,
gone.
in which case I should put him here.
I like both. I like both. The fire over there is nice. I just really want to hit another. If we had a fire here. Woo!
I know.
Sorry, I have another bird over here.
Great.
But this one's kind of my thing. This is my cross to bear.
Okay. Now we have to draw our...
Yes.
Oh, hey.
Oh, you didn't taste your frozen in fear.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah. There's a chance. Elder Sign and +1. 2 out of like 18. You gotta place a barrier location still.
That's huge. I guess put 1 free there.
Yeah, seems great.
Yeah.
And you get a Dissonant Voices. Additional cost to play a card, we take a damage.
Okay.
I mean, you're like, I'm not doing that. I'm investigating, seeing what Dr. Marquez does, and then getting a clue.
Yeah.
The only issue is soon we're going to be running out of clues here.
I am facing that problem already, which means I might have to run into the fire.
Yep. Okay, do you want me to go first?
Sure.
I'm going to try to evade this Lupine Hybrid. Oh, I didn't take an attack last turn. There's just so much going on.
Yeah.
So we're going to go...
What's this mark on them?
Oh, that's just to show they're here
Oh,
for the
okay.
people, yeah.
Yeah.
Blue and blue. We're going to go 5 to 1. Nice. Going to ping him. We'll take in a free attack with our dirty fighting. We'll go 5 to 3. This guy should have been dead, in theory, by now, but that's okay. That's on me. No, he lives. That's okay, Punk. I'm coming for you next turn. Maybe. Do you mind telling me what that bird ignores?
Ignores barriers.
Well, isn't he hot stuff?
And this one ignores traps. So you could put a trap down.
I might do a barrier to keep the horse back a little bit.
Although do remember that whenever it would take any amount of damage, reduce that damage to 1.
Yeah, so traps are like less good on him. Decoys are very good against him.
Yeah.
So maybe a decoy on the bird is good.
Yeah.
Right? Lock him down for 2 turns. I can deal with the horse in time. I just want to move back to deal with the horse.
Yeah, that's actually really smart too on the other molting hybrid. Maybe I'll throw a decoy there.
Like you moving here?
Yeah. Well, I can throw a decoy. Yeah.
No, because you have to be on the location. The barriers are the only one you can do on like between locations.
I'm a little afraid to leave this point yet because I don't think we have it yet.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to take a free move. Do I just go right into the fucking pit? That's suicide. I think I move back into the pit next turn. Because if I move back here, if I draw a fire, it still goes there.
Yeah.
All right, I do think I'm going to put a decoy here to take the bird out for 2 turns. I have a free move.
Loses your...
Yes, my clue, thank you. I have a free move, so I'm going to come in here. I have, what, 2 actions left? No, 1 action left.
That fucking thing is so huge.
Damn it, Russ. We're dealing with enough stress right now. We don't need some more.
I'm going to take a quick picture of the board state.
Yeah. Okay, so I evaded that guy. And then I did a free move. So I do have 2 actions left. I'm going to actually take... It sounds crazy, but I'm going to take 2 damage to play a Peter Sylvester. and an emergency cache.
Okay. Oh yeah, playing cards includes committing them to tests,
No, it
right?
does not, no.
Okay, thank goodness.
Russ, you want to sit on the chair? Come here.
Okay.
Russ, look. It's so nice on the chair. You're good to do your stuff. I'm curious what Dr. Marquez does, too. Maybe she'll give us, like, a huge boon. Maybe it's just, she just, like, kill all enemies.
Could you? Could you imagine?
That would be nice.
Just wins us the scenario.
That one card we each have it in our deck, the Elaborate Distraction, is very good here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it'd be nice to see one of those.
Okay, so, I guess as my first action, I'm going to clue.
Nice. So you have 6 to 3, I believe.
And I'm going to do...
6 to 4. 7 to 4.
If I have to, I'll buy it.
Yep. You do not have to.
No.
All right, do you want to see what Marquez does?
I do.
What's her symbol?
This one. My Greek, not so hot. Egg.
This is Cantageny all over again, Dr. Marquez says, as she drags several heavy crates to form a barrier. She tells you more about her first and last battle in the Great War and the death of her partner. We can't die, not like this, she says. We must hold out until dawn. Place 2 barriers at your location.
I do one here.
What does this guy ignore? Decoys.
Yeah. And then... do I place another one here and just give you as much time as possible? Or do I place one here like you originally asked?
This guy's dead.
This guy's dead. The Molting Hybrid's going to ignore it.
Yeah. I think giving more time for this guy. I think that's probably...
Okay.
I like that idea.
Let's do that.
Don't know what to do about those guys, but...
At some point, we'll just have to...
I mean, I'm going to draw an Elaborate Distraction this turn.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Or I'm going
Me
to draw
too.
the hoods, and it's going to be a nightmare.
I'm going to shoot the hoods. That's why I have a gun.
Yeah, I mean, we do have a gun. We do have a lot of health on these guys still.
I have to wait for that to go away.
And you still actually have 2 actions left.
I'm going to...
Get a clue?
Oh, wait, that was just from her.
Yeah, you still have 2 actions.
I'm going to get a clue,
Yeah?
and then
You can't move anymore.
I'm going to draw a card.
Hell yeah. Your caught red-handed is horrible in this scenario. It moves all hunter enemies at adjacent locations. Oh no, these guys all have patrol.
Oh, thank bless. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
What do we do with this?
I think nothing right now.
You don't want to put a decoy down for this thing?
No, because you have to be on that location.
Right.
Yeah. I think we just let it ride.
Okay, let it ride.
Sorry, enemy phase. Starting up north, this guy comes down here. Mm-hmm. And then these guys are each going to take a damage. And we're going to destroy one of these.
Yeah.
Neither of these guys ignore barriers.
Nope.
He ignores decoys. Put damage on him. This bird's going to move in here. We're going to ping him for 1. Mm-hmm. Put a damage on him.
Lose the decoy.
This guy's going to ready, and then this guy's going to come in here.
Yeah.
This guy's going to lose the barrier, but he's going to die. Mm-hmm. These 2 guys are going to fly in here. Well, one of them walks in, but still.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, it's terrible, but not too terrible. All right, give one of us an Elaborate Distraction, please. All right, 6 of 10.
But there's more monsters in here, I bet, too.
No, sorry, we did do this one first. I will say there are no monsters in the encounter deck.
That's going to kill me.
Oh, you need to test your Frozen in Fear. Let's do that
Oh,
first.
right.
There's always a chance. No, you gotta place a barrier.
Yeah, I guess...
Here, they're both applicable.
Yeah, I'll put one...
If you put it here, that solves this one for this turn.
Yeah, I think that's what I do.
Okay. This guy is partially ready.
Farthest outfield. I mean, honestly...
Yep.
Because with 6...
6, 7... Yeah, we'll probably be okay. Oh, this guy isn't ready for the remainder of the round. Okay, so he is frozen. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I will get... We haven't seen this guy, the Slithering Hybrid. Look at him. Hello, I'm a little guy. He's aloof. He has patrol. He ignores everything.
Yeah.
Barriers, decoys, traps, and damage from fire treacheries. And he doesn't take 1 damage at a time, but he is aloof, which is the shitty part.
Yeah. He doesn't take 1 damage at a time, though, so we can just kill him.
Yes, we could just kill him. Your card, the one that you said will kill you.
Crypt Chill.
Oh, that's not too bad. You
Yeah,
just have to
that's actually
start
not too
something. I'll put that back in.
Oh, thank you.
Draw it again, too. It's helpful, turns out. Nope.
Definitely failed. So I have to discard 1 asset I control or take 2 damage. I think I just take 2 damage. I'm going to put 1 on Lola and 1 on Dr. Rose.
Oh, no, you have to discard. If you can, you must.
Oh, shoot. I don't have an asset, though. Oh, yeah,
You do, yeah.
Do I just get rid of this one?
Yeah, I mean, it did its job.
Yeah,
It gave you a chance for 3 rounds.
it did.
Bad news, I got Incursion. Test foot X, where X is half the number of Doom in play rounded up, so we're going to go 6 to 3. For each point you fail by, choose a different mutated enemy nearest to the farmhouse and ready it. Each chosen enemy moves, engages, and attacks if it was the enemy phase. Luckily, we both have good foot.
Yeah.
So this is scarier for us. However, in the final little bit, it will be 5. So we're going to go 6 to 3. We're okay.
Okay.
But that's the scary one.
Yeah.
So I think we have to make an agreement right now. Because we're getting so close, we need to agree for peril. We're not going to remove Doom from the agenda for this one.
I agree.
Okay. All right. How you feeling?
Well, these 2 barriers solve this guy and the Capra
Keep him
hybrid.
down here.
Yeah. The bird is a problem,
Yes.
as is the horse.
I could go talk to the horse. Because I got a horse, Ajax.
That's true. We're totally clear on this.
Yes, which is nice.
If I wish I didn't lose 2 actions to go and investigate, because that makes just staying here and getting an extra token just better. I have a lot of barriers I can put down.
Yes. And I guess the question is, yeah, like that, the 2 to move, the 1 to, like, the thing to move is tough. Like, are we just going to try to get this for barriers and stop the things that don't need, that ignore barriers, right?
Yeah.
Luckily, this guy, let's say we talk about it. So, 7, 8, 9.
And then I can just shoot it.
We can just shoot it, or I mean, I can even, like, potentially engage it before then.
I hate to throw this out there, but we might want to let the molting hybrid in,
I agree.
because it's only going to do 1 damage to the
Yes,
round.
I think that's totally fine. Yeah. I think we kind of have to let that happen.
Yeah. So I think my turn, honestly, is to stay here and draw for the power.
The power? The elaborate distraction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Go for it. Draw it right now.
Yeah, so first off, I'm going to...
I think you should draw first.
'Kay.
Because if you hit the elaborate distraction, it costs 2 actions. Okay, let's talk about this.
Yeah.
Right, each enemy at a location or connected location, each hunter enemy at a connected location moves 1 location towards you. None of these guys will have hunter.
No, but I do ready this guy.
That's a little bit fucked up of a game to do that, but that is how that works.
Yes. No enemies move.
So shuffle back in.
Watch as I draw it again.
Russell, what are you doing over there? Okay, that threw a little bit of a wrench in things. It's not terrible, but it's not good.
No. I'm going to draw again.
Yep. And elaborate distraction goes so hard if we hit it.
No, but I did get Bum's Rush.
Can be good. That can be good.
And now I'm thinking, do I just gain a token and put down a barrier, or do I draw again?
I think gaining a clue. We only can do this once per round, so we probably want to do it.
So I'll do it that way. And then I should take my action to decide where to put down tokens.
Yeah. We can do that at Lightning Bolt, though, so let me go first.
Sure.
All right, I'm going to move in here for my Theo move. Boys! He's aloof. He'll stay there.
Okay.
He's too high in the sky. Okay. I'm going to try to evade this Lupine Hybrid for my first action. We're going to go 5 to 1. Oh, that's actually so good. Until the end of the round, I get to ignore my reaction ability. So I'm going to kill this Lupine Hybrid with my reaction ability.
Okay.
And I have 2 actions left. I'm going to evade this Equine Hybrid at 5.
Oh, because it's only supposed to be once a turn, right? But now
Yes.
you're doing more.
5 to 2. Sorry, 6 to 2. Nice. He's evaded. He only takes 1 damage at a time. I'm going to ping him. Oh, The bird reduces all of his damage too, huh?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
don't make me look cooler than I am.
Okay, I moved. I did 2 evades. I have 1 action left. I think I stay here to deal with the hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else, that second molting hybrid is going to be an issue. What does he attack for? 1?
1.
Okay, I'm going to throw a hatchet at this equine hybrid.
Interesting.
We're going to go a lot to 2.
Okay.
Nice. He'll take a damage, and we'll put this on him. And I'm going to engage this bird for my last action.
Because then it doesn't move.
And I have Peter to take horror. I could dance with this guy like literally almost forever.
Which means you could also potentially do it with the molting hybrid, although that puts us at risk.
Yeah.
The other one.
Yeah. No, I think you killing that guy is probably... The only thing is it takes a double action to fight.
Happily, I do have my Bum's Rush evade.
Nice. All right, let's look at barriers this turn.
Yeah.
I actually think we don't need to put down anything. I think we're actually fine with where we are. We can just hold on this and wait for better decisions when things get scarier.
Now, the molting hybrid is going to come in and start pinging.
Yes, he is going to ping this turn, but we can't stop that guy.
No.
Because we can't put traps or anything down. We can only put barriers on the farmhouse.
Yeah.
Because it can't get traps, decoys, or player card attachments.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess we just...
Russell, can you not scratch that? My little boy, my little boy. Is your claw stuck? See, that's why we don't strike that. Okay, let's do north. Mm-hmm. 2 barriers gone.
Yeah.
However, wolf also down.
Mm-hmm.
East, horror on Peter Sylvester.
Nice.
Nothing here. This guy's going to come in here and deal 1 damage to these guys. This guy's going to break this barrier. Yeah, because they take a... All horror is dealt as damage to them. And then these guys move in here. This is the scary one.
Yeah. Well, this one too.
Yeah, but we have barriers on him.
Not yet.
But we do have 3 clues.
Yeah.
Okay, upkeep. Just give us an elaborate distraction and everything goes to the moon.
Get us 2 elaborate distractions.
That would be huge.
Nope.
Good news, Eric. 7 of 8, though.
7 of 8?
7 of 10, sorry. 7 of 10.
Freaks me out for a moment. Another slithering hybrid. Outer field location with the most enemies.
You could do the farthest one.
Yep.
I got a little birdie down here.
Oh.
He ignores barriers. Okay, but we can look on this. We have a north, an east, a south, a north, and this guy was discarded earlier.
Yeah.
The fewest enemies. Okay, so we know these guys are coming.
Yeah.
Why don't you draw your evil card?
Okay. Attached location gets 2 shroud. Doesn't matter.
Yes. I have drawn Evil Baby. Test Brain 5. Reduce the difficulty of this one for each horror on you. If you fail, you must either take 2 horror or discard 2 cards of your hand at random. Sure. We're going to go 4 to 5. Russell! 4 to 4, actually. 4 to 4. There's a chance.
There's always a chance.
I fail, so I think it's actually better to just make that card easier in the future.
I also keep forgetting that I need to test for this.
Yeah, test it again, please. Now, but I don't think there's a way for you to do it, but it can get us free barriers.
Or lose us barriers.
Nothing.
Nope.
Cody! Russell, what are you doing, you little butthead? Do you want to come sit on this chair now? Look how nice it is. Look. Look, it's so nice. Yes, it's so nice. All right.
All right. All right.
How do you want to do this? Okay, where's our stress point? Oh, this guy's with me. Do you want me to go first? Because we can decide from there.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to try to evade. No, I'm not going to. I don't need the money. I'm going to try to evade this equine hybrid at 6 to 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'll kill him with my ability.
Nice.
So then we also have an east coming in. This hatch comes back. Bad boy Russ. Okay. I'm then going to try to evade this molting hybrid. Mm-hmm. We're going to go 8 to 4. Mm-hmm. Good boy.
Nice. You want to put it there?
Yeah, just slow it down, right? Because if something spawns here.
Oh, sure.
Because this guy doesn't stop barriers.
That's true.
But we know from the east we have this guy. And this guy.
Yeah, I'll take that chance.
And then also we could potentially even put that guy there.
Yeah.
This is a fucked up situation.
Yeah, there's so many barriers going down there.
Yeah, these guys are going to be an issue. I'll probably need to run interference on them.
Yeah.
Okay. So I evaded this guy. Mm-hmm. I'll take the dirty fighting action. Mm-hmm. And I can use the aloof. I can ignore the aloof keyword for this attack.
Oh, nice.
Might as well do my hatchet, see if that works. We have so much to 2. Now it's a -4. Mm-hmm. So he will take 1 damage. Mm-hmm. And he has a hatchet attached. Attach it.
Attach it.
I have 1 action left, and I have a free move. I don't want to draw a card, because if I hit the hoods, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
I'm going to do an engage on this guy.
Okay.
And then I'm going to heal Peter Sylvester.
You don't want to use the horse action to go somewhere else and leave the bird to me?
No, because the bird has to be engaged to get hit, because it's aloof. Mm-hmm. And I think that because you're going to have to spend 2 actions to fight this thing over time, I think actually we ignore the bird.
Okay.
Because the bird's now going to be fighting Peter Sylvester.
So my only thought was, if I engage the bird, it's only 1 evade for me. It's only 1 evade action because I get a free evade.
Mm-hmm. You do get to go 6 to 4, but it is still going to be an action.
Yeah.
I think this right now is fine with this. Okay. I think you try to draw for elaborate distraction.
Sure.
If we hit this guy ready, that's okay as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think an elaborate distraction goes so hard here, and then obviously still just get 1 clue because we are about to run into a very sticky situation.
Yeah. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. I will gain a clue, and now we need to talk about spending bits.
So this one's good.
Yeah.
We just need 1 here.
We just need 1 there.
Okay. Enemy phase.
Yeah.
We'll start with the farmhouse because that's easy. Mm-hmm. This guy's going to hit Peter Sylvester for 1.
Peter's like, why do the birds hate me?
This guy's going to break this barrier and take a damage.
Yeah.
This guy's going to ready.
Mm-hmm. With a hatchet in its neck.
This guy's going to move in here and take damage from fire, which is nice.
Yeah, we'll take that.
This guy's going to break this. The gang's all here. Dude, elaborate distraction, you would be huge right now off the top. So we want to put 2 barriers there. Yep. We realistically want to put 2 barriers here. We got 3 birds coming in.
And I only need 1 more.
Okay. Upkeep. Just 1 elaborate distraction would be huge.
Just not the hoods would be huge.
Yeah. 8 of 9.
Okay.
Shuffle this. At this point now, assuming we don't lose Doom anywhere, we can start gauging where things are going to be. Because realistically, we have 2 turns left.
Yeah.
This one and the next one. Good news. Here's a card.
From the north?
From the south. Unfortunately, that is 2 turns.
Yeah.
Okay, and then evil cards.
Guess I'm not moving.
Even more Frozen in Fear? Oh, nice. It's going to gain Surge. We'll go 5 to 0. I'll go, 3 to 0.
It's a fist? I can't help.
That's okay, I'm testing at 0, so we're fine. Okay, so good news.
Just doesn't say anything.
Good news is we don't need to worry about the next enemies drawn.
No.
It would have been great if we hit 1 east or 1 west or 1 east. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, we hit 2 that are actually going to matter.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this.
Yeah.
I think you go first and try to fish for elaborate distractions.
Mm-hmm.
And go from there.
Yep.
If we hit it, it would be huge.
I got another bum rush,
Okay.
so that's going to help us.
What does Bum Rush do? It's evade.
Yeah. So what happens is
Yeah, it's an evade, and you can
if
move.
I succeed by 2 or more, deal that enemy 1 damage. If an enemy is a non-elite, I may move it to a connecting location.
Okay, we could potentially move these on, use these on these guys.
That's what I'm thinking. Just kick them out.
Do you want to discover a clue for your last action?
I do.
In the token pool? Russ, I love you, but you gotta go away. You gotta go away. Come up here. Oh, I hate that you just want to be with people sometimes. Just go be alone. Go be the kitty cat upstairs. Okay, I'm in danger, I'm in danger, I'm in danger, I'm in danger. Okay, I have a plan. I don't know how good it is.
Okay.
It's pretty good. Do you have any foot icons?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna try to evade this bird. Do you wanna help me with that?
How many do you want?
As many as you're willing to give. Oh, you can only give 1 card, though.
1.
Perfect. That's 7 to 4. That's pretty good. Doesn't stop the skull, but I'll just draw the cultist. No, I fail. Okay, that might have fucked up my entire plan.
Okay. Do you want to not evade the bird and just let it hit you?
No, because I already made the thing. I might just let him hit me. I was just gonna maybe go kill that goat.
Yeah.
Because then we don't need to spend a barrier up there. Okay, I can still move up here.
That's me.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get hit by this bird. No, that's bad.
Okay.
I should have moved first.
Shouldn't he be healed 1?
No, because he got hit in the enemy phase.
Oh, right.
Okay, I'm gonna try to evade this bird still. I think it might be a dud turn for me this turn.
We had to have 1 at some point.
Yeah. 6 to 4. I mean, if I had 1 cultist, that would be huge. Why couldn't you have done that yesterday? That's okay, though. I actually can use my ability to move up here.
You're not going to ping the bird?
No, because I'm going to use it to move instead.
Nice.
And then I'm going to throw this hatchet at this goat.
Nice.
They have 3, I think?
3.
Take this! Oh, shit. That's really bad.
Yeah.
That's so bad. That's so bad. No, this stays. Okay, well, Peter is going to burn up in a fire. Add your foot value to your skill. This attack deals +1 damage. If this attack defeats an enemy, discard it. Otherwise, I do lose control of Hatchet, I think. I actually need to check. Do you lose control of Hatchet? If this attack defeats an enemy, discard Hatchet. Otherwise, lose control of Hatchet. No, I think it's only if you defeat the enemy. That's a great question. What do you think? So add your foot value to your skill value.
Mm-hmm.
This attack deals +1 damage. This attack defeats an enemy, discard Hatchet. Otherwise, lose control of Hatchet and attach to the attached enemy. Attached enemy gains reaction. Is that a separate thing from the damage? Do you need to hit the damage? Arkham, Horror,
I don't
Hatchet, Auto fail. That's a great way. That'll probably come up here. Hatchet. Let's go to Arkham TP quickly. I gotta figure this out. I feel like it doesn't attach if you miss. You know what? I actually look at the wording of Pitchfork. Because Pitchfork's very similar.
Fair.
It's different. It says if this attack is successful, lose control of Pitchfork and attach it to your location. This doesn't specify that. But usually people leave comments, so hopefully we can find something here.
Fingers crossed.
Okay, Arkham, Horror, Hatchet, Miss. No, that's not right. That's a combo. I feel like I would know this. Defeats an enemy, discard Hatchet.
Is there a period there?
There is. Yeah, if this attack defeats an enemy, discard Hatchet, period. Otherwise, lose control of Hatchet and attach it to the attacked enemy.
It sounds like it does get attached.
Sounds like it does, doesn't it?
Yeah. That really sucks.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That puts us in a brutal position.
Yeah. Because now this guy's engaged with me.
Yep. I mean, okay, total chaos suggestion.
Yeah.
At what point do you let everybody engage with you and then use the horse to run to one of the outer fields?
Yeah.
I know that's insane.
Yeah. Oh god, this is so bad. I wasn't expecting to miss all of those.
I mean, if you stand there, even if Peter burns up in the fire, that only leaves me realistically one area I need to stop.
Yeah. No, but this guy's coming too.
But he might engage with you.
That's the thing. I don't know if I can take all of that.
Yeah, that's true.
I go to 8. No, I die if that happens.
Yeah.
I mean, Peter can take the hit on this. He has alert. Okay, oh my god, that was the worst auto-fail of my Arkham career.
Oh. I'm glad I was here for it.
Yeah. I have a free move. I have one action remaining. You've gone.
I've gone.
Fuck.
So I'm going to put down some barriers.
Yeah. Shit. Two meat damage is insane. Could try to solve this next turn. Evading this guy at 6-4 doesn't seem great.
It's 6-3.
No, they get +4 here.
Oh, shoot, you're right.
I don't have the headspace for that right now. I can't focus on multiple things. Oh my god.
Russell, come here. It makes Hatchet a tough sell.
Yes, I mean, no one ever talks about missing with it. Like, no one said anything about it.
Yeah. Maybe you're the first person to ever miss.
Yeah, I mean, let me look at the, there's an article here from Derby K. He spoiled the card. Maybe he'll have something.
Oh, I'm off camera. I need to be more
No,
off
it's
camera.
okay.
To draw the audience in. Come here, Russell.
On the enemy. Yes, okay, if we miss, it does get attached. Yep.
Brutal.
No. I was just hoping for maybe a saving grace where someone was like, no, it doesn't work like that.
An errata or something.
Yeah, just some sort of something.
Yeah.
I think I have to try to punch this guy.
The goat?
Yeah.
Oh, so it gets damaged.
Yeah, I have to go 4 to 4. And maybe I can get, maybe I get a cultist.
Yeah.
I might not get out of this, to be honest. I didn't want to say anything, but this has player elimination if you die. No, I just fail. Okay, enemy phase.
Oh, wait. Let's put down some barriers.
Oh, yeah. Go for it. Do your thing.
Okay, I'm going to put down 2 here.
Yep.
That Molting Hybern's coming in regardless, so I don't need to pay attention to that.
Yeah, this guy comes here.
But that
Oh, yeah,
might be a problem.
yeah. Let's do this. So 2 here.
Stops those 2 for now. And then I think he's coming in.
Yep.
So I'm gonna have to shoot. So how much damage are they taking this round? They're gonna take 1. This thing's gonna stand up. Okay, so they're gonna take 1. They're gonna take 2 on the next round. So I just need to stop everything from coming in otherwise. So I think I just put these 2 down, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And then I save this one, and then I just hope that you
Do
hold.
something. Yeah, I do something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's come up here. This guy's going to move here. This guy is going to kill Peter,
Yeah.
which is the perfect amount for Peter to die. 2 damage is unfortunately going to go on me. I'm going to have 1 health remaining after this.
Don't you burn then?
I won't die.
Okay.
I'll have 8 of 9.
Okay.
Then we all burn. We all burn! I burn, and then Ajax burns, and then Theo burns. We all burn.
Are you gonna do the horse trick?
I might do something with the horse trick. I might just accept that I'm going to die. And then we go here. So this guy's going to move in here. And it's going to ping these guys.
Yeah.
Here, I'm just going to put this. These guys are all in here. And then this guy's going to ready, but he's not going to attack. This guy's going to come in here. And is going to ping these guys.
So they're taking 3 next turn.
Yeah, no, they're taking 1,000,000 next turn.
Yeah. So I need to shoot.
We need an elaborate distraction more than anything else.
Yeah.
These guys are all aloof. These guys hit this. And then that's that. Oh, no, this guy moves in here. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. That guy's going to be a problem.
Yep.
I think we're going to be one turn short. We just need that elaborate distraction.
Yep.
You gotta be kidding me. I drew a weakness.
No.
Oh, what's yours?
Elaborate distraction. No.
Oh, test your frozen in fear.
Oh, right. In case we get a barrier. Barrier could save.
Yep, barrier could save.
No. Just a normal -2.
Okay. All right. Last turn. Sorry, this is yours.
From the north.
From the east. And then evil cards. Russell, you are a problem right now.
Rotting. Oh, God. I have way too many cards. I need to discard some of them.
Hey.
Okay.
No. Just a -5.
Yeah, so I'll take...
Oh, you'll take 3 horror. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not great. Remember that thing I talked about being bad earlier?
Yeah? Is this gonna kill you?
No, oh yeah. No, it's gonna kill the guys. We're testing 5 to 5 on this. Only 1. I can choose this guy, one of these birds, to deal the damage to that.
Okay.
All right, so now here's the question, Eric. Can we stop these guys from dying? If we can't, we just resign.
That is the question.
Yeah. They're currently taking 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage.
Yeah.
We need an elaborate distraction.
I mean, okay, I can draw twice. See if I get...
No, it takes 2 actions, so you only get 1 draw.
Takes 2 actions?
To play Elaborate Distraction. It's a double card, so it takes 2 actions.
Okay, so I get 1 draw.
Yes, and if you get it, we can do it. I just have to not die. No. I think we just resign.
I think that's our only option.
Yep.
Oh, we tried so hard.
We got very close.
Despite how...
Yes, despite that, Russell, you're a little shitbird. I mean, we don't die. Neither of us die.
Yeah.
I think we just resign.
Dang, I was officially at the point where I was going to start shooting.
I mean, if we just hit one of our Elaborate Distractions.
Because let's see. I only get 1 action. So I put one of these in.
Yeah, mine was on the bottom. Russ, don't scratch
I'm going to bet mine was next. No, it was another hand. We were dead.
Ah, it was close. It was close. Sorry, we
dead.
double resign Resolution 3. We got very close, though.
We did. Have you ever beaten this one?
We have, but there was like 9 damage on the guys. This is the closest I've gotten since then, though. You are the worst cat in the world. All right, both alive. We can't stay, Dr. Marquez shouts. Utterly overwhelmed, you dash out of the fray and into the cornfields. Nightmare shadows charge past you, braying and howling. You think of the captives in the farmhouse, staring their deaths head on. At the far edge of the field, you find Dr. Marquez holding a young girl wearing a rabbit mask. You recognize her as Rebecca, Mother Rachel's daughter. The guilt from failing to help those in need haunts you forever. Each investigator must search their collection for a random basic madness weakness and add it to their deck.
Oh.
So I'm just going to randomize this for us.
That hurts.
So I get amnesia, you get psychosis.
That makes sense.
So I'll just pull those out.
You just don't remember what happened, and I just can't talk about it.
All right, so this one is me. Sorry, you get amnesia, I get psychosis. I would prefer it the other way. I have less cards in hand than you.
Yeah.
Okay. All the captives were lost. The morning sun beats down, blindly bright, as you cut through the fields back to the Vale. Flecks of slick dark liquid drip from the withered stalks as you push through. Dr. Marquez stops and runs a hand over the brittle leaves. The fields are painted with blood, but why? She wipes the blood on the handkerchief and surveys the dripping field. What kind of monster would do this? Sentencing her followers, her own daughter, to death? It's almost biblical. Rebecca pulls her mask back and shakes her head. Mother says it's our way and she doesn't want me to die. She told me to hide. She said we were playing a game. Make yourself very small and hide near the bales of kerosene. The animals won't smell you there. But why bring you here at all? The professor asks. Some people didn't want to come to the barn, but when Mama told them I would be there too, they said it was okay. The group falls silent as you pass from one field and back into view of the Vale, veiled in gold under the radiant dawn. Suddenly, Dr. Marquez stops and takes you aside. We may be able to use this as leverage. Rebecca is living proof of Mother Rachel's hypocrisy, as horrible as that sounds. Everyone on Hemlock Isle will be at the feast tonight. If we ask Rebecca to tell them what Mother Rachel said to her, maybe we'll be able to sway at least some of them to leave. And if that doesn't work, we can hightail it back to the mainland and get the law involved. The professor turns to Rebecca, can we play a game like last night? Thanks, Russ. Your mother told me she wants you to hide until the feast. The young girl nods. Dr. Marquez lets out a manic giggle, strangely out of character for a usually controlled effect. You can't help but suppress a grin too, despite the horrors you just witnessed. Was Ajax under the control of an investigator? We found the horse. Go away. Go away. One of us gets Ajax.
I think it should be you.
Sure. Don't know if I'm going to play him, but I'll take him. What sleeves are these? I have too many boxes of sleeves. Perfect. I need 2 of these, and then you're going to need 1 of those. That was very close. For a little bit there, I thought we were able to do it, but I think even if I didn't screw up that attack, that's for your weakness. Mm-hmm. Even if I didn't screw up that attack, I feel like we would have been... Oh, you also get to get Dr. Marquez. Which you probably really want.
Yeah, I do.
Go.
Oh, I've got more.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
No.
What have I done? What? Oh, yeah.
All right. And we get victory 2. Notably, I don't get any.
Why?
Because I had my weakness in my hand at the end of the scenario.
Oh.
Yeah, I drew it like on the last turn. So you get 2, I will get 0. Save. If you get 3, you should buy charisma.
Yeah.
Okay. You only have 2 to spend. I'd bank it.
Yeah.
Charisma would go hard with Dr. Marquez. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, that is it. Oh, we got so close. But that's what makes this scenario so good in my mind.
This was a lot of fun.
It's very hard to get there. I think if you didn't, if we just had one elaborate distraction, like if we did an elaborate distraction, evaded, right? We actually would have won.
That would have been everything we needed.
We would have won. Oh well. Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this as much as we did. We'll see you next week for scenario 5, which is going to be another excursion on beautiful Hemlock Isle where nothing strange happens.
I'm shocked that we're going back to town and being at all chill.
Well, it's because we got to beat Mother Rachel. We hate her.
True.
We hate her. And we also got to convince our good friend Gideon to come with us. We love Gideon.
Apparently Gideon saw all this, not convinced yet.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to just like really double down on it.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye!